What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. I'm Lorenzo. As you can see from the title, I will be comparing and contrasting two different prop firms. First on the list, we have the newcomer on the block, which is daytraders.com. And then we have Apex, which has been around for a while now. I will be comparing both of them. Before we get into the video, let me head over to prop trader ranking list. At number one, we have Top Step. Number two, we have Take Profit Trader. Number three, we have My Funded Futures. And at number four, we have Apex Trader Funding. And rounding off the top five, we have Earn to Trade. Guys, if you're trading with any one of these prop firms, head over to Prop Trader Ranks to give your honest review and your feedback. And based on your review, based on your rankings, based on your ratings, these prop firms will be placed in a list based on your reviews, okay? Now, these rankings are not my personal opinion or my personal preference. This is solely based on the customers or the traders, okay? And I would assume that you guys are going to rate these companies based on the customer service, based on the efficiency of the payout process, based on the trading platforms that they offer, and also based on the cost of evaluations or instant funding. So head over Prop Trader Ranks, guys, and give your reviews so that other new traders can look at these ratings, look at these reviews, and make a sound decision. So let's jump into the video now, guys. Here we have Leo, who is the founder of daytraders.com. And as you know, Leo used to be an affiliate with Apex Trader Funding, and then he went over and started his new prop firm. Here on the right, we have Darrell Martin, which is the founder and the CEO of Apex Trader Funding. Okay, so let's look at the 50K account type. As you know, the 50K is the most popular account type compared to the 150K. But as you can see, for day traders, the 50K costs $190 per month and it's a one-time fee. But with the code Sniper, you'll get it for $95. As you can see, you have a starting balance of $50,000 and the max contract that you can trade on it is 5 mini, and that is 50 micro. The earning target is 3,000 and the trailing threshold is 2,500. So at any time, please do not hit the trailing threshold of 2,500 or else you will blow the account. And as you can see, the target for the 50K is 3,000. And it also comes with a Quantower and a Motive Wave license. And let's head over to the 50K for Apex. For Apex, as you can see, initially it cost $167 per month. And with the code Lorenzo, you can get it for $83. The max contract that you can place on this 50K for Apex is 10 mini, and that is 100 micro. The profit goal is 3,000 and the trailing drawdown is 2,500. And as you can see, these are pretty much the same, except that with the Apex 50K, you can trade a bigger contract compared to the 5 contracts that you can place on the 50K day traders. So guys, please let me know which one of these 50K would you rather. To be honest with you, I think they are both the same. Let's head over to the 150K. So for day traders, for the 150K initially, it costs $350 and it's a one-time fee. And with the code Sniper, you can get it for $175. It does have a starting capital, obviously, of 150K. The max contract that you can place on this is 12, which is 120 micros. And the earning target is 8,500 and it has a trailing threshold of 4,500. For the 150K for Apex, the max contract that you can place is 17, which is 170 micro, and it has a cost of $297 monthly. But with the code Snipers or Lorenzo, you can get it for $83. Okay, and the profit goal is 9,000 compared to day traders, which is 8,500, and you have a trailing threshold of 5,000. So guys, it is pretty much the same, except for day traders. It has a $500 less in terms of target and $500 less in terms of the trailing threshold, which is the drawdown. Okay, so they are pretty much the same, but in terms of cost, I think Apex is in the lead in terms of cost. So guys, please let me know. Again, I am not promoting any of these. I am just a regular customer like you guys. I'm also a trader like you guys. But if you're going to purchase any one of these accounts, please use one of the codes in order to save some money. Okay, so let's get into the account buffer. Okay, account buffer pretty much means this is how much you need to be at whenever you're trying to request a payout. So for the day traders, the minimum account balance for the 25K is 26,600. So if you're not at the 26,600 on the 25K, you cannot request a payout. Okay, now for the 50K, the buffer is 52,600. For the 75K, the buffer is 77,850. And for the 100K, the buffer is 103,100. And for the 150K, as you know, is 155,100. For the 250K is 256,600. And for the 300K is 307,600. And that is for day traders. Now let's compare it to Apex. For the 25K, it is pretty much the same as day traders, which is 26,600. 52,600. For the 50K, it is pretty much the same as well as 52,600. For the 75K, as you can see, same thing. For Apex, it is 77,850. For the 100K, it is pretty much the same thing for 103,100. And for the 150K, same thing, it's 155,100. For the 250K, same thing, 256,600. And for the 300K, it is 307,600. And for this static 100K, the buffer is 102,600. As you can see, guys, it is the same in terms of minimum account balance for each payout request. And let's up to the next one. So in terms of payout maximum and minimum, day traders to your left right here, in order for you to request the maximum amount on the 25K, the most you can request is 1,000. For the 50K, the most you can request is 2,000. For the 75K, the most you can request is 2,500. For the 100K, the most you can request is 3,000. And for the 150K, the most you can request is 3,500. For the 250K, the most you can request is 4,000. For the 300K, the most you can request is 5,000. Now, in this case, I think day traders is ahead because you can request way more with the, it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar. It's kind of similar again. So let's compare it to Apex now. So for the 25K, compared to the 25K at day traders, it is 1,000. But for Apex, it is 1,500. For the 50K, at Apex is 2,000, which is the same thing for the 50K at day traders. And then for the 100K at Apex is 2,500, which pretty much a little bit less than the amount that you can request for the 100K at day traders. Okay, for the 150K at Apex is 2,750. Compared to day traders, it is 3,500. For the 250K at Apex, most you can request is 3,000. In comparison to the 250K at day traders, it is 4,000, which is $1,000 more. Okay, so for Apex 300K, the max you can request is 3,500. In comparison to day trader, it is 5,000. And for the static account, as you can see, 100K at Apex, the max you can request is 1,000. So guys, on some accounts it is the same, but on day traders, as you can see, you can request way more in comparison to Apex in terms of max payout request. Okay, so on the next slide, in terms of account rules, as you know, Apex have a lot of rules. I'm going to go over day trader first. For the day traders, can you DCA? Yes, DCA is allowed. Also, you can trade the news. You cannot edge, meaning you can't have a long position in one account and a short position in the next account. In terms of high frequency trading, you cannot do HFT. And as you know, they both have a 30% consistency rule. Okay. Now at Apex, DCA, you can DCA, but only up to a certain amount. And another rule at Apex is the improper risk management. This one is a little confusing. Anyway, it is a rule. They also have a 30% rule. Okay, so Apex have a 30% consistency rule, and they also have a 30% drawdown rule, which means that you cannot hold a trade that goes against you and it led to 30% of your current day P&L. Okay, and that's how I understand it. And with Apex, they do allow flipping, but only up to a certain amount. And another rule is the minimum balance not met. As you know, you have to meet a certain amount based on your account size. News trading is a little iffy over Apex in terms of if you can trade news or not. You can trade the news on the evaluation, but I believe on the PA accounts, you only allowed to trade at a certain time during the news. Okay. And another rule is that shared IP or MAC address. So you can't have two different accounts in the same household, I think, using the same MAC address or IP address. And they do not allow auto bot trading. In terms of contract size, they have a rule that says if you're inconsistent in terms of the contract size that you place, you will be denied. So you have to be consistent in sizing up or sizing down. Erratic trading, maybe this is just wild trading. This is not allowed. Edging is not allowed at Apex as well. Bracket trading, they also have some rules for bracket trading. I think you guys have to research that some more. Probation standard not met. There's so many rules at Apex. Max contract breach, even though they allow the account to trade up to a certain amount of contracts, you can't just jump to a certain contract size. You can get your payout denied. Improper month contract traded. I don't understand what this means, but there's a lot of trading rules over at Apex that can get you denied. Guys, there's so much to cover. I just gonna cover just the basic, and I hope you enjoy the video. As you can see, This is just a comparison between Day Traders, which is a new prop firm, versus Apex. Okay. Now, guys, if you are new at trading and you have any more questions or concern, you can join my Discord and ask me all of the questions that you are unsure about. Now, if you're also unclear as to which prop firm to go with, head over to Prop Trader Ranks and pick one of these prop firms based on the reviews. Guys, I don't want to hold you guys too long. I hope you enjoy the video. Peace. Stay safe. Stay green. Stay lean. Stay mean. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.